Hello, and welcome to Friendship, Wellness, and Wisdom, the podcast where two friends, Rachel and
Heather.
today to talk about food for your face, basically.
Food for your
So,
face.
yeah, we thought it would be fun to look up some natural, like all natural homemade recipes for skincare. Um, and I feel like the great thing about, good healthy food is it's so multifaceted and you can take it, you can put it in your body, you can put it on your body, and it's got benefits both ways.
Mhm.
So Heather came up with 10 recipes for like masks and scrubs and things like that. And I did face ice recipes. So making ice cubes that you can use for your skincare routine in the morning. So we're going to get started with Heather's portion with all of her face masks and scrubs and recipes for that. And then we'll bounce on over to the ice that you can use for your face. So if you're interested in putting food on your face, let us know by sharing it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And then maybe you can put food on your face too. Who knows?
Yes.
Anyways, thanks
Awesome.
for joining us.
Yeah.
I'll stop talking
Yes.
now. Heather, you talk.
So we are going to start off with some recipes and things for face masks. First thing I have is avocados. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, vitamin E, vitamin C. They nourish and hydrate, right? So even when you eat them, they're really good for you and things like that. They have really healthy fats in them, and it's really important for us to have those healthy fats. But you take the avocado, you just literally mash it up. You take a tablespoon of honey and put it in there and whip it. And then you apply it to your face for about 15 to 20 minutes, whatever you'd like. And then just kind of wash it off with warm water and do your other skincare routine on top of that. So it works really well. If you have really dry skin, I know sometimes, like, because of where I live, we have like no hydration. Like I just feel scaly all the time. And so things with those healthy fats in them are really great to kind of just get that skin feeling a little plump,
Yeah,
a
it
little
really
hydrated.
does. Like, it's like all that nice, like all those nice, like fats and oils from the
Hmm.
avocado, like really just seep right into your skin. And it's great. It's funny here. It's like, so, I mean, and you've lived in New Jersey, it's really damp here and humid,
Hmm.
but from the dry heat in the winter, like a lot of times,
Right.
or even from just constantly washing, your skin gets really dry. So it's really nice to have that nice natural moisture barrier that is like, something that's meant to be put in your body. So it's like if you're
Right.
going to eat it, like you definitely know that it's safe to put on your
Yeah.
skin. So,
Right. If you're going to consume, then you're good.
well,
And
mhm.
so, yeah. And if you can't consume it, like if it's things that you're allergic to or whatever, you know not to put it on your skin. I'm that way with strawberries. So, oats. Oats is a gentle exfoliation. So it soothes the irritation. It maintains nutrition and moisture. It gives you like a barrier for your skin, which is really nice. So you take oatmeal and honey and you mix them up and you make kind of like a paste. I add a little bit of water to it, a little, because sometimes the paste is a little too thick.
Yeah, it can get clumpy at times. I know.
Right. So I mix it up, add water to it, and then I put that on my skin. And then I just kind of like, I let it sit for a little bit, and then I kind of do like this circular motion to get it all through the skin. And then I take it off with a damp rag. I like to take like something that's maybe like microfibery, like super soft, and
Mhm.
just kind of wash off my face after.
Nice. So you can do that
Uh,
as a like a whole body scrub as
mhm.
well. Like, you can
Yep.
put it on, like, leave it for a little bit, get in the shower. The only thing with this, like, you can also do oatmeal baths in this way and, like, soak in oatmeal. I think that's
Mhm.
supposed to be good for, like, things like chicken pox and, like,
Yeah,
really deep
rashes.
skin, like, rashes that are in, areas
Mhm.
that need to soak. Um,
Yeah,
I mean, the worst part of that is then having to clean out the tub, but it is just
right.
so nourishing for your skin. And I mean, if you wanna, like, take a look into it, there's a lot of different ways you can use oatmeal
Mhm.
for skincare.
Right. And then I also like, another one that I do in the shower is I take our coffee grinds for making coffee,
Mhm. Oh, yeah,
and
that's a good one.
I put avocado or olive oil in there,
Mm.
and I mix that all up, and I do that as a whole body scrub.
Yeah,
The
olive
thing
oil is
about
great for your skin.
Yes, the thing about that is it is super duper duper messy.
It's really
Uh,
messy, yeah.
yes, and so I actually, take a cheesecloth and put it on the base of the tub,
Oh,
you know?
nice. Smart.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and so I stand on the cheesecloth and it collects most of it. So
Oh, that is a great hack because there's nothing more that I hate than, like, even if I have, like, a scrubber on a stick, there is nothing
yeah,
worse than, like, leaning over to clean the tub or, like,
yes.
the base of the shower. I despise that. So that is, like I'm sorry, that's a great hack. I literally just so I don't have to scrub too much, when I get in the shower, like, I'm completely
Mhm.
deviating. I have, like, a little scrubby on a stick, and I spray the shower
Yep.
down before I get in. I take my shower, I, like, clean the shower while I'm in there, I take the thing off,
Mhm.
I, like, hose it all down, and, like, it's quick and easy, and there's
Yep.
no, like, constant alright, moving on, sorry.
Moving on. And then, I
I'm done.
do, you're good.
Resume.
Yogurt that contains, lactic acid. So it helps exfoliate dead skin cells and brighten, the skin.
Mhm.
So you take yogurt and you put turmeric in it and then mix it up and make a mask. I've done this not just with my face, but neck, chest, just to kind of like
Yeah.
get some moisture in those areas. And then you just
Also, the
rinse
turmeric is
off.
great for turmeric is great for, like, inflammation too, like, so it's a great
Hmm.
anti-inflammatory, so, like, with puffiness or any of that, it can help take that down.
Right. And so the one thing I do sometimes with all of these, and I didn't put this in here, but I have talked to you about it. I take black tea
Mm.
and I soak the tea bags. And while I have my mask on, I put them on my eyes. And so the caffeine kind of takes down any swelling and takes away darkness in your eyes.
Yeah, you can actually do a lot. There's a couple different kinds of tea that you can do that with, and you just, sometimes you put them even in just cool water and dampen them and put them, like, on
Hmm.
your eyes or, like, just under your eyes, to help reduce, like, puffing.
Right.
And, like, puffiness and swelling and things like that, and, there's a lot of different teas that you do that, like, same thing, rashes, like, a lot of teas are very calming for the skin, and you just put a damp tea bag, like,
Hmm.
on those areas. You're gonna wanna, like I haven't gone, done, like, a deep dive into tea, but you can look up, like, what kinds I know comfrey tea,
Hmm.
chamomile tea, green tea, like, very, like, soothing and calming to the skin. I definitely suggest getting, like, an organic tea from, a reputable source to make sure that
Right.
you're putting healthy things on your skin, but,
Right. And I mean, you can grow chamomile and
yeah,
things like that. Like we
that is
grow
true.
chamomile
Chamomile,
and
lavender, like, all that stuff,
yeah,
and yeah.
and we make bath tea bags.
Mhm. Okay.
So we take all the herbs and we put them in the tea bags with some salt, some Epsom salt, and then we tie them up and then we put those into the bath.
Nice.
So the bath
Okay.
is like this giant. I do it with the grandkids. So the bath
Yeah,
is
no.
like this nice calming bath.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah. So blueberries, packed with antioxidants, blueberries protect the skin from free damage and it promotes youthful glowing skin. This one I looked up. I have not done this one yet.
I would
I
think go ahead. I wanna know, 'cause aren't blueberries like, I would be afraid the blueberries would stain, right?
stain.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I looked this one up, and it had a lot of good reviews, and
Okay.
people have done it. Um, but when I was younger, we used to tie dye with blueberries, if you
Right,
remember,
yes.
in school. And so I was a little hesitant to do this one.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I would like yeah.
Yes. And so it says put it on your skin for 15 to 20 minutes. And it really is just it's blueberries with a tablespoon or two of yogurt. And
Okay.
so maybe the yogurt absorbs the color. I don't know.
I don't know.
Haven't
I
done
don't know
it.
if I would put blueberries on my skin, but,
Yeah.
so if someone
And
wants to try that and let us know about it,
yes.
I don't know if I'm willing to take that chance, so
Yeah. I have not tried that one yet. And so Um, but I was trying to look for other things other than what I have already done,
uh-huh.
to see, what they are. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are hydrating. They soothe the skin. They reduce puffiness, inflammation. Cucumbers are really good. Using cucumber as a toner.
Mm.
So I have not used it as they are suggesting. This one is blend the slices and make a juice out of it, and then apply the juice to the skin. I have done where I have we grow cucumbers and then I slice them, and I keep them kind of longer and I kind of rub them all
Mhm.
over my skin like that.
Yeah,
So
you can go
I would
straight with cucumbers. You don't actually have to do anything, and I
right.
actually have cucumber in my segment too, but you can literally slice, like, a hunk of cucumber and literally just rub it right on your face.
Right. And so I have done that. I have not done where I've juiced it and made it a toner or
But
anything
they
like
do
that.
tone really well, like, it actually does they're great, like, to tighten your for tightening your pores, and
Hmm.
actually, I've you can't see, like, on the camera, I have super large pores. So, when I go to get facials or whatever, the esthetician actually said, "Yeah, it might be a good idea for you to put, like, just cucumber or,
Hmm.
like, cucumber and aloe together, like, in combination," but we'll talk
Oh,
about that we'll talk about that, yeah, a little bit later.
okay. Cool. Coconut oil. Coconut oil moisturizes. It's an anti-inflammatory. It makes a great mask for dry skin. Me personally, I use coconut oil to take off my makeup.
Mhm.
That's how I use it. This one is a body scrub. You mix coconut oil with brown sugar.
Yeah, that
Um,
works
it
great.
it creates a nice exfoliant. You can scrub the whole body with it. You can even put some essential oils in it to
Yes.
smell nice. And so that would be
Just
a a good body scrub.
Just not your
Like I
face. It's brown sugar is really, really coarse, and you can actually, like, kinda cut your face with that, so it can go anywhere, but that I use it on my hands a lot, that scrub.
Oh, okay.
You can do
That's nice.
coconut oil, you can do olive oil, avocado oil, like, any of those nice, like, fatty oils, like, with
Hmm.
a and coarse you want the scrub, you can use, like, different types of sugar. So if you get, like,
Okay.
raw sugar, you're gonna get, like, a much coarser scrub with that. Just be careful that, if you go coarser, like, you're not gonna, like,
Yeah.
leave abrasions in your skin. So
Yes.
just keep that in
And
mind.
always be careful with exfoliating.
Yeah.
Because what we don't realize, even though it feels sometimes really nice, it'll cause redness and things like that if you use something that is too coarse for your skin. Always
Yeah.
try to weigh out your skin type.
Right, and
Because
you're creating, like, micro, like, abrasions, like, within the skin
mhm,
when you're doing that. So it's something, like, I know especially for a face, you really only wanna do it, like, every other day or maybe, like, 3 times a week,
mhm.
just to kind of, maintain your skin integrity.
Um, Moving on to green tea, we had talked a little bit about green tea. Green tea is rich in antioxidants and has anti-inflammatory properties. It is ideal for calming the skin. It is not only great to drink, but it is great to put on the skin. Like I said, I do the tea bags with this as well, green tea bags. But this one is just like a steam. So
Yeah,
doing a
this is
steam.
cute.
So I do this with chamomile as well. I have like a little steam machine that has like this little cup thing, and then you put the stuff in there and it steams it, and you just kind of like hang your face over it. But you can do it with a bowl and a towel,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know. It's super easy. It really makes your skin feel really nice. By the time when you're done with green tea, your skin just has this nice smoothing.
I've
The
never
green
tried it
tea
this
just
way, but that sounds like fun. I think I might yeah, this is something I definitely would wanna try because 'cause I've never seen it, like, as a steam before, so
yeah, anytime we do the steam, it really just gets the skin just so nice and smooth and beautiful. So it really makes the skin pop when you're done. Honey, we talk about honey
yeah.
so much, I
We're
feel.
a little obsessed with honey. I use it every single day, like,
Yeah, it's
there's
like
really not a day that doesn't
the
go by that
magic of
you know,
honey. The
it really
magic of
is. It's got,
honey.
like, so many great qualities, and it's in a lot of skincare products,
Uh-huh.
like,
Yes.
so
Yes, it is. It's antibacterial. It's a moisturizer. It makes it effective for treating acne and dry skin. The recipe is honey spot treatment. So applying a dab of raw honey directly to a blemish. And you just take it and you just put it wherever the blemish is. And then you just let it sit overnight. And then you wash your face in the morning and voila. So, which is nice because it's a nice way to like sometimes you'll be doing your skincare routine and you'll be like, what is that? And you're just like, okay. I waited till this time in my life to now have teenage skin. Yay me.
Oh.
Um
And
hmm,
I think it sometimes reoccurs though for, like, some women in, you know, like,
yes.
in what we'll call it midlife. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
right,
I'll
yeah,
go with it. Papaya. I have not tried this one either. Papaya contains
yeah.
enzymes and
Mhm,
exfoliate dead skin cells and promotes cell turnover. So it actually like rejuvenates the skin.
mhm.
It promotes it to rejuvenate the cells. Papaya enzyme mask, mix ripe papaya and apply it to clean skin for 15 to 20 minutes and then rinse off. Like I said, I have not tried this one. Um, but this is one I do want to try. And then
And
my last
then
one, and then
and
uh, my last one is almonds. Almonds are rich in vitamin E and fatty acids. So this is like that healthy fatty acid
yeah,
that we were talking about in the beginning. It nourishes the skin and protects the skin. So the recipe is almond milk bath. So this is for your whole body. You blend the almond into a powder. So you just take a food processor, blender, whatever, blend it into a powder, and then you really just sprinkle it in your water. Um,
nice.
yeah. You can also we have done the almond powder with the tea bags. It does seep through the tea bags a little bit if you
I would
grind it
think, yeah,
fine enough,
fine, yeah.
but it does kind of clump in the tea bag.
Uh-huh,
So it kind of,
how much would you add? Like, I'm just curious because it doesn't have, like, a proportion, like, how much of
yeah.
it do you
So
put in the bath?
anytime I do a bath, I do anywhere from 4 to 6 tea bags of
Okay,
stuff, right? And so, I mean, it depends on how big your bath is and
yeah.
everything like that. And it also depends on like what you're looking for, right? But I like to know that stuff is in my bath. Like I like to feel it.
Okay,
And
yeah.
so 4 to 6 tea bags. I just get the cloth tea bags,
Mhm.
you know, and I just fill them up and then tie them off and throw them in the bath.
What a great idea. That's nice. So another great use for that stuff.
Yes, and
So
I'm the same way as you. I don't want to be scrubbing out the bathtub after I just relaxed in the bathtub, but it's
Yeah, right? I mean, it kinda
you know what I
kills the
mean?
vibe, yeah.
Yeah, and so I want to just be able to pick up my tea bags, throw them away, and move on.
Yeah. Alright. So, what I decided to do was go through and find ice cube recipes because I don't want a big mess that I have to clean up, like, and then right, so you make these masks, whatever, and then you wash them off your face. They go into your sink, they go into your shower. They
Right.
so I'm like, okay, ice cubes definitely less messy, very like, quick and easy, pop it out. And the great thing about this too is ice in itself has benefits for the skin. So you're going
Right.
to get rid of that'll help reduce puffiness and swelling. It's a great like little wake, like it'll wake you up first thing in
Hmm.
the morning. It gives your nervous system that little like kind of like jolt, we'll
Hmm.
say. So with that, I was looking up the recipes of like for different ices to make for your face, and the recipes are super simple, but of course like ads come up right away because everyone wants to
Hmm.
sell you something. So there's little silicone like ice cube trays that you can buy like on Amazon, always the first thing that comes up because they're the easiest to pop out. And then they also sell these little like mold that are in like almost like an egg-shaped silicone thing that so you hold that and then you would just kind of rub the ice
On your
onto your
face.
face. The only thing I would say with that is, like, make sure, like, after the use, like, put it in the sink, wash it out before you refill it. I would not try to save any of
Oh,
that
yes.
ice. Like, yeah, just make sure, like, after, like, one use, make sure
Yeah.
you toss them just for sanitary purposes. I don't know who needs practical advice, but you're getting it. It's a mom thing. Can't help it.
It's
All right.
unsolicited.
Yeah, yeah, that's all that unsolicited advice that. All right. So, I am going to start with
Mm.
lemon ice cubes. And I mean, it's super simple. So you're going to juice a lemon. The other thing you can do is you can actually cut up a lemon, do the whole thing, or even part of the skin in the food processor and grind it all up, like pits and all. I do recommend adding some water to this because lemon is very acidic and
Yes.
it can like everyone has a different skin type. So you're just going to want to be careful if you're using straight lemon.
Hmm.
Um you're going to want to do a skin test, like test it like on your wrist, like on the inside of your wrist because it's not
Hmm.
as sensitive as your face but it is in a sensitive area. Um but so this was just for like the recipe I got was for lemon juice, freeze it, and you can put it primarily on dark spots on your skin. It'll help
Oh,
brighten your skin and even out skin tone. Any kind of vitamin C, right? So we vitamin
right.
C serums, vitamin C creams. So
Yes.
vitamin C. But you do need to be careful with lemon juice and lemon oils to make sure that it's not going to be too much on your skin. You
Right.
can, however, mix it with other things. So you can mix like lemon and cucumber or a little
Oh,
bit of like
that's good.
lemon and green tea. So this way
Hmm.
you're getting just a small amount of lemon for that brightening quality and effect with something
Hmm.
that's going to be much more calming to your skin. And then you're
Oh,
just
sweet.
not going to want to put lemon on your face and then go out in the sun. Because I
Hmm.
don't know who
Right.
remembers, like, we would put lemon in our hair to, like, highlight it.
Yes.
So,
Yep.
the sun is really, like the sun and the lemon mixture, you're gonna be wanna be careful with that. They suggest doing it at night, but I don't know if I wanna calm something calming on my face at night. Like, I
Hmm.
don't want ice and lemon
Right.
in the evening. So and, like, I would suggest if you're gonna do this, mix it with something else and make sure that you're covered. You've got your SPF on, hats,
Right.
whatever, or do it in during like the not, the winter months or when it's a little darker out. So,
Hmm.
that's for lemon. The next, aloe vera ice cubes. So you can take aloe vera gel. I suggest getting the whole leaf. You can find these at a lot of grocery stores, at least by me. Like or you can buy an aloe vera plant and keep it in the house.
Hmm.
We did that when I was a kid. So you just kind of scrape out the gel inside the plant. So you kind of peel the leaf away, you scrape the gel out, and literally just freeze it whole.
Hmm.
Um, and then you can take that out and put it on the skin. It's super calming. It's
Nice.
hydrating. It's replenishing. It's great for sunburned skin. So,
Oh,
like,
nice.
imagine, like, I've put straight aloe
Right.
on sunburn, but now you're adding that nice coolness to it, so if you get a burn on your face, like, it's a really nice calming relief to just put that on there. You can use it too, my esthetician had recommended cucumber and aloe together, like, that's a really deep hydrating mixture. It'll,
Mhm.
like, firm and tighten the skin, it adds a ton of moisture, so there's, like, a way you can mix it together, but all you're doing is literally just taking that gel and freezing it.
I wonder how it is with, aloe and chamomile.
I definitely, I mean, those are
I'm like
right, those are ingredients you see together a lot of times, like, all these ingredients we're talking about are in skincare products. This is stuff a
mhm,
lot of times we have around the house. So, instead of going out and buying that, like, 50, $100, like, cream or serum, a lot of times, like, the one thing you do wanna be mindful of is, again, how your skin is gonna react because we're using
mhm,
straight ingredients, and there's not a lot of buffers in there to, like, kind of, like, help calm if you do have an allergic reaction. So just make sure you're not using something you're allergic to, and like I said, do a skin test first to make sure that it's safe for you.
right.
Um, rice water ice cubes. Now, I've never done this. I've heard of, like, rice water for hair.
I do that.
So,
Mhm,
and it's really simple. You want to rinse the rice off.
mhm,
You wanna let it soak. I do suggest anytime you're letting anything soak, use a glass bowl just so that you're not picking up any of the chemicals from plastics. I'm just
mhm,
not a big, like, proponent of plastic. I don't want that inside my body.
right,
Um, so just I suggest using a glass bowl. Rinse the rice first, let it soak in water for 30
mm,
minutes, and then you're just gonna strain it and make your ice cubes. Um, you can also use it as a hair mask or a hair rinse.
right,
But that's it. It's like that simple. You soak it, you strain it, freeze it. The benefits of rice water, they're rich in antioxidants and minerals. They tighten pores, brighten the skin, and provide anti-aging effects. So I'm like, okay, well, I've heard great things about hair. So this I'm definitely have to try this one. And I think I'll probably do a comp, like I'll do a twofer. I'll make some ice cubes and I'll also do a hair mask at the same time. I'm like, if I'm gonna,
Do
if
you
I'm gonna
do
soak the
you
rice.
do it for your hair? Do you do rice water for your hair?
I haven't. I
Oh,
usually, so most of the time for my hair, like, I'll do an apple cider vinegar mask.
mhm, mhm,
Because that, I mean, ho honestly, we could probably do an entire show on vinegar and all the ways
mhm,
that you use between apple cider vinegar and white vinegar.
mhm,
You can clean your house, your skin, at like, your hair, your laundry, appliances. You can literally use vinegar for anything, so that's usually my go-to for my hair.
yeah. I do the rice water and
Mhm.
rosemary.
Nice. Yeah, rosemary is also
S
great for your hair.
Yeah, so, you just do the rice water and then you let it, you mix the rice water with the rosemary,
Mhm.
and it's really nice.
Oh, that
Smells
sounds
good.
great. Yeah, I was gonna say, I love the way rosemary smells.
Mhm, I do too.
Love it. All right. So next, I have cucumber ice cubes. And it's funny because I never have made cucumber in, like, blended it up and made regular ice cubes. I would
Mhm,
literally cut the cucumber, like I said, up into chunks. You can throw it in the
mhm.
freezer. Like, I'd take it out for like a minute or two, let it start to kind of thaw a little bit, and then
Oh,
literally
yeah,
just rub like a piece of cucumber directly on my skin.
right.
So with this, you're making the ice cubes, you're gonna get, like, a better blend between the seeds and the juice and the skin, like, so
Mhm,
you'll get, like, a nicer blend, I would think a more even distribution of all of, like, the benefits and the property of the cucumber that way. Cucumber is great to mix with, you can mix it with aloe, you can mix, like, cucumber, you could put a little bit of mint in there as long as it's not gonna irritate your skin. Cucumber green tea is a great combination.
mhm,
Um, but, like, for this recipe, it was to blend the cucumber, as I lose my phone, and just puree it and put it into your ice cube trays. And then, it's excellent for hydrating the skin, like, cucumber is so hydrating. Yes, soothes irritation, and it's great on sensitive skin.
Mhm.
It's the one thing too I love about these ice cubes, I'm not gonna lie, we talked about, like, not talking about, like, ingesting and all the, like, properties these foods have, but I will say the great thing about these ice cubes is you can most of them, you can make them, use them on your skin, but you can also take them and put them in your drinks, because 'cause they're
Mhm.
most are safe internally.
Right.
Again, you're gonna wanna watch with allergies, but all of this, like, you can buy aloe vera juice, you can buy green tea, you can a
Mhm.
lot of people put mint and cucumber and lemon all in water together.
Right. Right.
So it's another great way to kind of utilize these ice cubes. Green tea ice cubes. So the benefits of green tea, it's packed with antioxidants. You use the ice cubes to reduce inflammation, soothe acne, and protect the skin from aging. So it's just, whichever way you're going to choose to use it, it's really a matter of preference. And maybe like one time you do the steam, or another time you just put a tea bag on.
Mhm.
Another time you use the ice cubes, maybe when you're a little bit puffy and you need that like little like boost to wake up and, like, brighten your skin like that
Right.
little bit more. So from green tea, we go to coffee, and I really, like, never like, I did not think about I know you can use coffee for skin, but I didn't
Mhm.
think about, like, using coffee ice cubes, so I thought this was great. Also, a really great way to make iced coffee without having to make, like, a double strength coffee, so you can make your coffee ice cubes, and then you
Yes.
can make your regular hot coffee, cool it off, and then just put the coffee over your coffee ice cubes, and it's not watered down at all if you're a
Right. That's
coffee
sweet.
fanatic like I am. So, but the benefits of the coffee ice cubes for your skin in particular. All right. So, um, coffee helps tighten the skin, reduce under eye bags, and exfoliate gently when used like in a rubbing motion. Caffeine promotes blood circulation, giving your skin a natural glow, which is great. So I'm gonna have to try this one, and then I get to smell like coffee all day. Yummy. Um, but yeah, it's a great, morning pick me up. Just
And
your little extra caffeine boost in the morning.
and honestly, I always have a little bit of coffee left over. I always, we always make more than we drink or whatever. And
Yeah.
so this is great because I'm always like, oh, I don't want to waste the coffee.
Yeah.
So
So you
that's
can just
perfect.
between the
Yeah.
coffee grounds, right? So you can use the
Yes.
coffee grounds as a scrub, and then you can make the coffee ice cubes. And I would
Yep.
imagine too, you could probably even incorporate some of the grounds into your ice cubes just to, like, give it a
Oh.
little extra, like, punch,
Oomph.
and honestly, if you're looking for, like, a little exfoliation as you're doing that, like,
Mhm.
I don't know, I'm just, like, musing here, so,
Yeah.
um
I also had a thought about ice cubes. So,
okay.
when my kids were younger, we used to make ice cube pops.
Mhm, yeah.
So, if you don't wanna hold the ice cube and you
I
don't wanna
was
buy
thinking about that too.
something, take Saran wrap and then poke either Q-tip or not Q-tips, toothpicks
Toothpicks or
or, popsicle
mhm.
sticks, and then you don't have to hold the cold.
Yeah, it was funny, I was just thinking the same thing as I was reading through this, I'm like, "Yeah, they didn't recommend that in any of the things,"
Mhm.
but yeah, that's a really easy way to do it, you just make the little especially if you have room in your freezer, like, to have that
Yes.
extended, um, you can absolutely do that, and I think that that's just, like, a great way to add a little, like, boost to
Yeah.
your skincare routine, and then you put that on, you're gonna obviously like, a lot of times, you're gonna wanna just kinda give yourself a quick rinse or even just pat it off depending on what it is. It's pretty safe to leave the cucumber on your skin, the green tea, like, if you
Mhm.
wanna, do a rinse,
Yeah.
that's fine too. Like I said, cucumber, you can cut up and literally just rub right on your face.
Yes.
Um, the same thing with aloe, and
Mhm.
they're fine to leave on your skin as long as you're not allergic to them. And you can
Right.
play with combinations with these ice cubes. Like I said, you can mix green tea, lemon, and honey,
Mhm. Yeah.
um, and play with that. And then like I also said, you can take them and use them like a lot of these can be used internally. Like if you're making coffee, you can use it in your iced coffee. You can freeze like cucumber, lemon, and mint and make a really hydrating uh, you know,
Summer drink.
flavor like yeah, for your
Mhm.
in your, in a lemonade and just like a water to add to it. Cause I know like making regular like cucumber water, the cucumber after a while, like when it sits, it gets like kind of mushy and slimy. So if you do it this way and you mix it into the ice cubes, you can use some on your face. You can throw some in your drink. It's very versatile.
Yeah, total.
And very versatile. So I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to actually start integrating some of these in regularly. As I think I have some old ice cube trays just kind of floating around. My fridge and freezer now, like I have the ice cube dispenser, so we don't really
Uh-huh.
make them.
Right.
But I think I have like a few packs of like silicone ice cube trays. So this will be fun to
Awesome.
try.
Yeah, and we'll have to do
Maybe blog about and like do another show of like, some of the ones that we tried that we hadn't used before.
right. That's awesome.
So,
Cool.
if anyone has any great like natural face mask recipes or like ideas for ice or whatever, feel free to drop it in the comments. Like we'd love to try some more stuff out.
Mhm.
And hopefully you guys found some stuff that you want to try out here. So, yeah.
Yeah. All
Thanks for
right.
being here with us.
Till next time. Thank
We love
you.
you. Bye.
Bye.